Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. It is October 1st, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. As we are very well aware, we are seeing pink all over the place. And for many of us, that is not an easy thing, right? It's this constant in your face reminder. So I wanted to do something a little different for you guys this month. And I'll go into that in a little while. But let me ask you a question, a couple of questions. Are you really fed up or just feeling exhausted all the time from the second you wake up in the morning until you finally head hits the pillow again at night? Are you fed up of looking around the house at all the things that need to be done, a to-do list that never stops growing, just wishing that you had the energy to tackle it? And maybe you're really fed up of making plans with friends and having to cancel at the last minute because you're so exhausted. Now, I don't know about you, but I can relate to all of those. My name is Karen Del Maestro. I'm your self-care coach, breast cancer and BRCA2 thriver. Currently have a broken elbow. That was not expected. So these things have taken a quick turn here in how I plan to do it. But that's okay. We're here and we're going forward anyway. So what I want you to know is I specialize in working with breast cancer survivors. I'm one myself. And what I know to be the most common complaint is that we are so exhausted and drained. It's really hard. We just want to jump back into our life and feel like ourselves again. And it's hard, right? So if anybody's on, please say hi. Let me know in the comments. And I'm going live here today using something called StreamYard. So you can let them, give them permission to view your Facebook profile, or you can just pop your name in and say hi. But let me know that you're here. And let me know, are you fed up of feeling exhausted all the time? Are you fed up of feeling drained? I know it's hard. And I remember when I got done with my plastic surgeon and I was in her office and she said, Karen, I'll see you in 3 months. And I was like, and I burst into tears and I was like, what is this? I think I'm supposed to be jumping for joy, but instead I'm like bawling my eyes out. And it was over those next couple of months that I really, really, really began to get more and more drained, right? And I think we have this expectation that we're going to be done with treatment and we're going to jump back into everything. And yet we are probably more exhausted than we ever were throughout our entire journey. If you can relate, drop a me in the comments, right? Did you feel that same way? So over these next 30 days, my goal is to give you some energy boosting tips while taking some stuff off your plate at the same time. This is not about adding more, okay? I know if you're anything like me, you're like, I can't add one more thing. Can't add one more thing, right? So how about we start subtracting? Really cool. So you'll see how that's going to play in as we go in throughout the month. Now, a little bit of housekeeping. I'm going to be going live Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. every day. If you want to get these videos and any cheat sheets or anything that I recommend throughout the next 30 days, right to your inbox, just shoot me a DM with your email and I will make sure that you are grabbing the cheat sheet, the calendar here, as well as the many free gifts that I'm going to be giving throughout the month. So don't forget to pop on over and get those. So let's dive in to today's quick and easy energy boosting tip, right? First of all, I just want to say kudos to my husband because he did my ponytail today because I can't do it. So I don't know why that popped into my head, but it just did. So here we go. Now, today's tip is to start your day with a smoothie. And you may be like, what, Karen, you said you were going to take something off my plate. Now here you go adding something on. But here's the thing, right? We have to weigh up what something does for us, right? If we are going to put our precious time and energy into any activity, we have to look at what's the payback going to be for us? Are we going to get somewhere from that effort? Right? It's precious. It's precious. We have to value every single second. So, by starting your day with a smoothie, right? This is what I want you to understand about smoothies, right? Number one, tons of nutrients, minerals, vitamins galore, surging into your system, giving our bodies what we need to fight cancer, to give us a strong immune system, but also to boost our energy, right? When we it's like, think of it this way. If our car is running on empty, right, and we don't put gas in it, then the car is going to chug, chug, chug and come to a halt. Our bodies are the same. And so then we're faced with, okay, what kind of fuel do I want to put into my body? And we're going to talk about this much more over the next 30 days. But as we talk about food, food will be one of the things that we're talking about: toxins, stress, and self-care. We're going to be looking at these four major pillars. And so when we're eating, we want to make sure that we're eating what we call nutrient dense food, right? Foods that are going to give our body a lot of that, like, think of it like premium gasoline, right? The fuel that helps actually give us energy. Versus if we think of a sugary protein bar that's so quick and easy to grab, high in carbohydrates, high in sugar, we're going to come up and we are going to crash down hard. That energy boost is very temporary. Versus a smoothie where all of these nutrients, first of all, by blending them and making a smoothie, it makes it easier for our body to absorb those nutrients. It's called assimilation. So what does that actually mean in English? Let me tell you. We certainly don't need to get sciencey here, right? We're already tired. We don't need our brain to work any harder. So what it means is that when our food, when we eat, it takes energy for our bodies to process and digest that food. So the quality of that food makes a big difference. How that food comes into our body makes a big difference in how our energy is spent. Makes sense, right? So just like the car with the premium gasoline, it helps that engine run cleanly and smoothly and at its best. Same way with our body. Go figure, right? So if we want our body to be running at its best, we need to be giving it the best kind of fuel, the kind that nourishes, the kind that's easy to digest, and the kind that also has high fiber. We want the fiber. We need the fiber. Many of us after our breast cancer journey deal with struggles with our bowels and in various different ways because of chemo, because of radiation, because of medications, because of surgeries, because of all of the things. Okay. So again, if we are looking for one simple thing, start your day with a smoothie. That's it, right? Not difficult to do. Now, if you need help, I do have resources to help you on how to even make a basic smoothie, what's involved, right? I don't want to just assume that you all know how to do it. I've been doing smoothies for years, but many of you may not. And they're not difficult, right? They're super easy, not much cleanup. I have all the cheats in the world for how to make smoothies as quick and easy as you can. So that's it for today, right? Starting your day with a smoothie. Now, I'm going to be completely honest and transparent with you as we go through these 30 days. I do not start my day with a smoothie. You're like, what, Karen? Now, here's the deal, right? I start my day with oatmeal because that is what works for my body. I have my smoothie as my mid-morning snack, right? My body prefers warm first thing in the morning. My body does well with oatmeal from a cholesterol standpoint, from a bowel movement standpoint. Hey, like I said, I'm going to get real and honest. And so my smoothie, I actually find is a great mid-morning snack for me. And I get that energy boost, that clean energy boost, and it's just fabulous. So, and it sustains you, right? Because you're getting this combination of protein and good fat and all of these yummy vegetables and fruits and vitamins and minerals, right? That we all need. And we know that, right? It's just how do we get it in the quickest, easiest form? If you've been looking for that, smoothies are your answer. If you've been wondering, how do I eat healthy when everybody else in the house has no interest? Smoothies are your answer. If you want to get greens in and nobody else likes spinach or kale, and you're like, but I know that that's going to do me some good. You know, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, meat eating, or pescatarian, whatever your choice is, the quality of our nutrients that we get into our body is super important. Now, my body does better eating meat, not just any meat. It's got to be clean where it's sourced from. We'll get more into that. But let's go back to smoothies, right? I could talk about food all day. So my goal is to keep these videos each day around 10 minutes. So, because I know you're busy, I know you're tired, I know you're starting off your day. Hopefully you can come back and watch these. But DM me if you want to follow along with the energy boosting calendar. Okay, that's yours free. If you want to follow along, just DM me with your email address and we'll get you started. But we'll start off this. I'm going to pop in actually in a smoothie recipe below for you guys so that you can have a recipe to get you going. And I will see you on Monday. Look for tips over the weekend. There will be tips over the weekend. I just won't be going live. But I'll be back on Monday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern time with your next tip on how to boost your energy. Let's focus, and I'm going to really invite you to lean into this over the next month or so. You know you're tired. I don't need to tell you that, right? But what I do want you to know is that you don't just have to suck it up and accept that you're tired, right? I didn't. Okay. And yes, there's still an underlying level of fatigue. We've been through breast cancer. That's not easy. We earn that warrior title, right? But there are so many things that we can do that are super easy to help us like get back or get up and go so that we can start to feel more like ourselves again, right? So I don't want to see you just lie down and suck it up and accept it. No, not when there is so many easy things that you can be doing. And that's what I'm here to help you with over the next 30 days. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Karen Del Maestro. You can find me over at karendelmaestro.com and look for the next video on Monday. Okay, don't forget, drop any questions, comments, or anything below these videos. Your feedback is going to help me over the next 30 days to give you exactly what you need. But let me know where it's getting tough for you. What are you missing out on? What do you need to know so that I can best serve you? Okay. Again, thanks for watching here today. My name's Karen Del Maestro. I will see you next time. Bye for now.